So this is kind of neat. I got a Repro Cart of Tomodachi Collection on DS recently, and you may ask, why? Because Repro Carts are basically glorified bootlegs. And I mean, yeah, like, why'd I keep it in this case? Yeah, like, you know, don't know if you can see that, but, you know, the janky looking Nintendo logo, you know. So, anyway, why did I buy this? Well, the sequel, Tomodachi Life, is one of my favorite games of all time. And I do have a legitimate copy of the first game on DS, which was Japan only. But I wanted a physical copy of the English patch, because I thought that would be neat, and I saw it on Etsy. I'm not going to link the seller, because it is a glorified bootleg, but if you know where to look, you could easily find it, provided it's still up when the video comes out. And I thought it would be neat to have. I do really like the DS one. It's not as good as the 3DS one, in my opinion. You know, here's the cartridge for the legit one, but it is still a great game. And when I saw the listing, I thought, that's cool, and I bought it. So, anyway, what we're here for. The listing said that it does not work on DSi or 3DS, only on DS Lite. Yeah, so I've got a modded DSi and 3DS here. Let's test it. The reason I think this might work, and the reason I think it's worth testing, is because I have seen people replace the banners, or whatever it's called on DS, on the, like, R4 cards. I think, like, specific R4 cards you can do that with. And that I've seen them mention that that does not work on a stock DSi or 3DS, because the way R4 cards get past, like, Nintendo's copy protection, essentially, is it piggybacks off a banner for an actual game. I don't know if banner is the right term. I have no idea if that's the right term, but it pretends to be a legitimate game, often Touch Bomberman Land, or some SpongeBob game. I have one that pretends to be Touch Bomberman Land. I'll put footage of it on screen. I didn't grab my DS Lite, which has the flash cart in it, before I started filming. Whoops. And I've seen people replace the banners on those, just make it whatever you want, whatever icon you want, whatever title you want. And I've seen them mention that does not work on DSi or 3DS. If it's stock, if it's modded, it works fine, because that patches the whitelist. So I figured this might work, and the other ones they were selling, but I only bought Tomodachi Collection because, frankly, I didn't want to spend like $40 on bootleg carts at that exact moment when I bought it. There were a couple other ones I wanted that I might go back and get. Now they're not even on sale anymore, I don't think, but I still might go back and get them. But so let's test this. I'm gonna do the 3DS first, because I have Twilight menu set to auto boot on that DSi. So I'm gonna have to boot into the DSi menu for that. I don't feel like doing that right now, and I feel like a modded 3DS is probably the one more people are going to have. It is very easy to mod your 3DS. I was a little worried this was going to be the theme that would pull up, because content match, but it is Nightcore, so it's probably fine. Let's put the game in. Yep. Okay. Yep. Thought so. Okay. Yep. It works. I thought it would. Yep. Cool. Nice. I don't really feel like playing this right now, and I actually do already have a save on this DS and Twilight menu, so let's close out of that. Less content match inducing. Nice. So, pull the game out. And, DSi. Do already have a cartridge in here. I had a cartridge in the other one, but it wasn't really relevant to show. This one, I just have a copy, a Japanese copy of Pokemon White. Because on Twilight menu, you can like redirect the IR in games that use it. And that's really neat. I haven't tried it with the Pokewalker, but I have tried it with trading in Gen 5, and it is really neat. IR trading between a ROM and like a legitimate copy of the game. That is actually pretty neat. And I've heard the Pokewalker does work. You can kind of use personal trainer walking, but you don't want to because nothing really works with it other than personal trainer walking, which is unfortunate. But, you know, that should be right. I've had it have issues sometimes trying to boot into the DSi menu. Okay, there we go. Nice. No audio because not entirely sure why. It's probably some unlaunched setting I've set or something. Pop that out. Okay, there we go. Good. Yeah, I hadn't popped it out all the way before it said there was nothing inserted, so it was a little worrying. Not the greatest way to do this on camera, but, you know. Oh, and I opened the camera. Hello. Okay. So that is showing up. It is showing up. Nice. So it does work. Does work. Screens are showing up a little weird on camera, but it is working. Nice. So, one last thing. It would be a little bit dumb if I didn't try it on a stock 3DS. So, yeah. Here's my dad's 3DS. Because I don't have a stock 3DS. I actually used to collect 3DSs before the prices went completely insane. And all of them are modded. And I have a couple DSIs as well. Both of them are modded. So, yeah. My dad's 3DS. That's the only one in the house that's stock. So, I'm just gonna press cancel and ask him about it later. Interesting. Interesting. Because this is stock. This is stock. Like, I can attempt to open, like, God Mode 9 and watch it do nothing. This is stock. This is stock. So it's really interesting to see it, like, work. Is it? Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay. I was expecting it to just show nothing on the menu. Because that's what it does if you put in a out-of-region 3DS game. Okay. Let me just grab an out-of-region 3DS game to demo that. Hold on. This one's a bit of a flex, but Box Boy Collection. That should not be worth as much as it is. And frankly, part of me refuses to believe that it actually is. No, I did not pay that much for it. So, I was going to do it off camera, but I probably shouldn't. Yep. See? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. So I guess that's proof that this is stock. I guess that's proof that this is a stock 3DS, because all I'll show it on my modded one, because, yeah, out of region games, it just, on the 3DS games at least, it just shows nothing. And here's a in-region game, Tomodachi Life. Convenient that I grabbed it. I have no idea if I have a save on here, and I have no idea if it's embarrassing, so I am not going to open it. But, yeah, Tomodachi Life. Now let me boot up the modded one. Oh, it's already still turned on. Whoops. And just that's not where the cartridge slide is on this one. Okay. Yep, that is Box Boy. Okay, put it in. Yeah. Banner's a bit weird. That happens with out-of-region games. But it is showing up. And it should open, provided the cartridge hasn't grenaded itself, because I don't think I ever tested this one. Yep, cool. 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 So I guess that about wraps this video up. Just something that I thought was kind of neat. I thought it would be interesting to test this on a modded 3DS and a stock 3DS. Just thought it would be kind of neat. The results were about what I expected. I was expecting it to just not show up on the stock one, because that's what it does with like 3DS games that it doesn't want to play. So that's kind of interesting, but yeah, that's about it. Cool.